We begin tonight in the South Sound, where the search is underway to find this missing pilot. Rod Collen is from Tacoma, and according to police, he was last seen almost a week ago.
FlightAware shows that he took off from Tacoma Narrows Airport around 6 p.m. Monday in a smaller Cessna plane. Thank you for joining us for the news at 10. I'm China Green.
And I'm David Rose. Rescuers are checking the area where that plane last transmitted its location, but so far, they haven't had any luck finding the pilot or his plane.
Yeah, Fox 13's Alejandro Guzman joins us from the newsroom. And Ali, you spoke with the search and rescue coordinator. How is the weather impacting their efforts?
Well, China, David, I can tell you it's been limited as well as in their air search. Not to mention that the forecast isn't looking great over the next few days, but search and rescue is now talking about expanding their search on foot with dozens of people that are going to be back out searching for Rod and his plane tomorrow.
Monday marks 1 week since Rod Collen was last seen. The pilot went out for a flight March 6, but never returned. According to Flight Radar 24, his 2006 Cessna T182 Turbo Skylane took off from the Tacoma Narrows Airport at 5:35 p.m., flying over Fox Island, but his signal dropped 7 minutes into the flight over the Key Peninsula. Loved ones reported him missing, and a search quickly underway. Search and rescue coordinator Thomas Peterson says they worked with the Air Force radar forensic team to look for signals, and they used military radars, which indicated the plane flew for 36 more minutes after its signal dropped.
Is that normal for an airplane to kind of go offline?
The small airplanes we fly have a magneto ignition system, so you can lose all electrical power and the engine will continue to run. His aircraft was a modern one with a glass cockpit or digital displays, and they require a lot of power. And if there's a problem with the power system of the airplane, like the alternator, you could lose all that. So it's not unheard of that people would have problems where their radio equipment failed while they're in flight and they were able to continue to a destination.
Search and rescue teams are now looking for the 15-year pilot over a 36-square-mile area in the rugged forest land near Queets. However, Peterson says rain, turbulence, and snow are hindering their efforts.
That's kind of a distractor because we're looking for parts of a white airplane down in the trees, and we're finding lots of snow that kind of as a false positive, if you will, over and over again.
This is still a search and rescue mission, correct?
People have survived situations like this for longer periods. And so we give it all the effort we can to see if we can locate this airplane so we can get this person back to his family.
Peterson says radar data paired with altitude information indicates there was a rapid descent.
There's a lot of reasons for why this probably could have happened from the pilot perspective. And looking at his past flights, he looks like he's a pretty good pilot. He's flown to Los Angeles and Lake Tahoe and other places in the country in the airplane.
According to family, the pilot was the only one on the plane. What happened is still a mystery.
There wasn't a filed flight plan, and that's not required to go fly around. And there was no indication or information from the family that said that, yeah, he wanted to go to X or Y. So just out on a flight.
Many of you want to volunteer, but the terrain and weather difficult to deal with if you're not trained. Search and rescue crews are urging anyone who thinks they saw or heard a plane in the area to call the State Emergency Operations Center. The number is 1-800-258-5990. New updates are expected Monday morning at 10. Back to you.